Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fully improvised video. I just saw that there is a really big announcement coming out of the LEC. They're actually introducing a new era of competition in EMEA. I'm curious to see what this actually means. We have a new format. I can see. Let's see the
Second
video.
decade of League of Legends esports in our region, we're making some very exciting changes to our ecosystem that will bring our competition and entertainment to a whole new level. Without further ado, let's get into it. We'll start with the LEC. We've broadened what the E stands for to include Europe, Middle East, and Africa, or EMEA, as we are merging our Europe, CIS, Turkey, and MENA, Middle East and North Africa regions, all into one. The LEC will now...
Wait, holy fucking shit. Wow. I mean, this is actually huge. Holy crap. I mean, this has been one of the things that I have been thinking about in the last couple of years, that it would be a great idea if they can actually put some, I guess, Russian, Turkish, and other teams from the other leagues into the LEC. But like putting what Europe, CIS, Turkey, and Middle East and North Africa into one, holy crap. This makes the league absurdly big, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because like the Turkish teams are around what, 8, 16, I don't know. I think they're at least 8. I mean, probably the good teams are only 2, I guess, that we have seen on the international stage. Then the CIS, I mean, Albus Nox Luna back in 2000 and was it 16? I guess it was 16, right? They surprised everyone on the World Championship, and seeing them playing in the LEC, this will be huge actually. Let's see what is else to come up.
represent an even bigger audience, and as part of that, we are adding an official Turkish broadcast to our lineup. We wanted to cater towards giving fans more of what they love. Perma picking Yumi! Just kidding. What I meant to say is high stakes, shorter and more dynamic splits, and introducing best of 3s and more best of 5s throughout. We're
Huge, 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 absolutely. Holy, finally we're gonna see best of 3s. I think the best of 3 format, especially for League of Legends, is actually the best one, because the potential for single game upsets is extremely, extremely high, especially when playing the earlier parts of the split. Holy wow, this is exciting. This is exciting. Let's see. I'm excited.
LEC season into winter, spring, and summer splits with the addition of the season finals.
Wow, wait. Oh my gosh, dude. Wait. We're gonna have winter split, a spring split, a summer, and season finals. Instead of like one, or rather, one split in winter, or spring rather. Oh my god, this is actually insane. Like, my first thoughts about this is that the players are gonna go through hell. I mean, obviously, I don't know the dates, and I don't know how long this whole thing is gonna be, how many breaks are there going to be. But having like 4 splits means 4 breaks, right? And does that mean 4 off seasons? Because if this means 4 off seasons, this is actually huge. This is actually huge, and yeah, let's actually check the whole thing, because I'm super excited.
The winter,
There's so many
spring,
thoughts.
and summer splits will feature 3 different stages. The initial 3 weeks of each split will have a best of 1 single round-robin format. The following 3 weeks of every split will be packed with best of 3 and best of 5 series. The top 8 teams from the round-robin will qualify for the group stage. Here, they'll be separated into 2 groups and will compete in double elimination best of 3s. From there, the top 4 teams will advance to the playoffs to compete in a nail-biting series of best of 5s to determine who will emerge as the splits champion. After 3 edge...
Wait, what the okay, this sounded too complicated. So you start with... Let me just go back. So you start with best of 1s during the first 3 weeks. You have best of 1 single round robin. This means 2 games per week, I guess. Or stage 1, 10 teams. Okay, so wait, what? They're keeping the 10 teams. Holy. So this goes against my prediction that we're gonna see more teams in the LEC. So what they're doing is just they're including the more regions under the EMEA brand, and yeah, as said, they will have, I guess, an English-speaking broadcast for the Turkish league. Okay, so they play 3 weeks with best of ones. Okay, and those are the first 3 weeks. This is actually huge. I mean, think about it. Like, so far in the history of the LEC, we have seen that the first three weeks do not determine anything. Like, you can literally have a team that loses all its games during the first 3 weeks and then just bounce back, win the rest of the games, and win the split, right? Okay, this is quite interesting. So they're keeping this, and what happens next is that week 4, week 5, and week 6 they play best of threes. I don't know how many best of threes this will be, but I can only guess that we'll see a lot of games, especially if the level of the teams is not that high. It will be quite competitive. Usually what we see are 1 or 2 teams that take the top positions, they beat everyone, and then compete between themselves. I mean, I'm referring to the LCK, obviously. Then you have kind of a packed middle, and then obviously we have 1 or 2 teams that are quite bad. Yeah, I mean, okay, so this applies to stage 2 and stage 3. So I guess this is the first stage, and then you have what, like, I don't know. I have to check this one. Let's see.
Will be packed with best of 3 and best of 5 series. The top 8 teams from the round robin will qualify for the group stage.
Okay, so the best team out of the 8 best teams out of the round robin. So this means that the worst performing 2 teams would actually be eliminated. Huh. That's interesting. I mean, you will have a top 8 being divided into 2 groups. Okay.
Yeah, they'll be separated into 2 groups and will compete in double
elimination best of 3s. Okay, so you have an upper bracket and a lower bracket, best of 3s. I mean, this is quite tough, especially for the teams that are gonna lose early. I mean, how many times have we seen like those like unicorn, I guess, stories where they start slow but then teams bounce back? I mean, H2K back in the days did it, Schalke did it as well, the miracle runs. So here you don't have the potential for miracle runs, which is quite sad. But it's an interesting format, actually. Let's see.
elimination best of 3s. From there, the top 4 teams will advance to the playoffs.
So this means the top 2 teams out of each group would actually advance and play against each other. I guess the first against the second, and yeah, respectively the second against the other first.
To compete in a nail-biting series of best of 5s to determine who will emerge as the splits champion. After 3 edge-of-your-seat splits, our split champions meet our most consistently excellent teams.
Wait, what does that mean? I mean, okay, but what if you have, like, yeah, but like, what if you have the same team winning all the splits?
Based on championship points at the LEC season finals. These 6 teams will battle it out over 4 weeks of best of 5s to decide who will be LEC's new champion and who will go on to seek more glory on the world stage. Don't worry, we'll have a more in-depth look at this format before the season gets underway. And it's not just new formats in 2023, but new teams and new faces. While saying goodbye to Misfits this year was hard, we can't wait to see what Team Heretics is going to do in their first season in the LEC. They will join the battle alongside Koi, the newly rebranded version of reigning champions Rogue, with Astralis, XL, Fnatic, G2, Mad Lions, SK, Team BDS, and Vitality. These 10 teams are poised to take 2023 by storm as they fight it out to be the next to lift the LEC trophy. But wait, there's more. The Amazon EU Masters will have a brand new name and a brand new look. Introducing the Amazon EMEA Masters. More regions, but with the same unbridled passion and excitement. As part of the EMEA Regional Leagues expansion, we now have 13 ERLs, including MENA's Arabian League and Turkey's TCL. And we'll be broadcasting Amazon EMEA Masters in Turkish in addition to our usual languages. We're so excited to bring the LEC's and Amazon's EMEA Masters' unique brand of 5-head plays, ridiculous skits, and unbridled chaos back to your screens. We'll see you there.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I mean, oh my gosh. So many things to talk about. Like, first of all, I think this format is actually quite good.
Spring
It will
and
be quite
summer-
it will be quite interesting. I'm not really sure in terms of players' perspective about those 3 splits and how they're going to be divided. Whether we're going to have the same schedule that we have been seeing in the last couple of years, because players have actually been contemplating about the fact that they're heavily burned out, that they cannot handle the pressure because obviously the season is quite long and the pause is during winter and they cannot go and properly enjoy a break, I guess, in Europe or in NA. But 3 splits, I mean, that's huge. That's a lot of matches. I mean, what can happen is that eventually you can perform during winter, then be terrible at spring and then come back at summer. Or you can either underperform at winter and spring, but by winning summer, you'll be able to, from what I understood, to play in the finals match. But still, I'm not really sure what is actually happening if you indeed, as a single team, win. What happens if a single team wins all the 3 splits? I mean, what will happen there in like best championship teams? What does that mean? I mean, is there like an article which we can check? Okay, top 4. Okay, I understood all of that, but still, week 1, week 2, week 3. Wait, is this week? Yeah, I guess so. PO week. Oh my god, dude, this is yeah, this is ridiculous. But obviously, the LEC needed a change, especially after the fact that Mad Lions qualified without winning a single best of 5. That was crazy. I mean, at least from what I see here, the potential for qualifying without winning a best of 5 is actually 0. So I'm not really sure about the seeding for Worlds. I guess it would probably be the same, but still quite a complicated format, I guess, for the teams. They will have to immediately jump into the action. Maybe you can afford losing winter, I guess, but then for spring and summer will be quite important to bounce back so that you can go into season finals. But yeah, an interesting format actually. I'm quite excited. I've been watching the LEC for like what, 10 years already. That's a big change. One of the changes that I least liked was in 2016 when they were playing the best of 2s. That was total bullshit. But right now, they're introducing Turkey into the EMEA Masters, which is actually huge. I hope that they will get indeed a... Okay, so here we have a schedule. Winter split from January until February, then March to April, then June to July, and then we have URLs, blah blah blah. Okay, the EMEA ecosystem restructured, that's quite nice. But does that mean that the EMEA system will actually be able to send teams to Worlds? My banner accreditations will remain the same. No credential leagues with run a 4-team knockout stage, whereas the accredited league uses 6-team double elimination format. 2-slot distribution for MM Masters, position of our new competitors. Okay, that's actually super exciting, especially if they can. This will be actually huge if the ERL teams can send a team to Worlds. We all want to see Carmine Corp or another ERL team making it to Worlds, so this can potentially be huge, or at least making it somehow to like playing against LEC teams. I'm excited. Yeah, if I have to just summarize everything, I'm quite excited. I think we'll see how the new system works in a couple of months, like a month and a half from now. I will be making another video covering more in depth this update. This has been just my first reaction. So yeah, I have to definitely go through the information, just think about what this happens. But my first thoughts, definitely need to change best of three format, the better one for the LEC, especially if they want to close the gap against the Chinese and Korean teams. Best of one, definitely putting some more spiciness, at least in the beginning of the splits. And yeah, best of fives is just a usual format which we're gonna see. For the ERLs, definitely excited. I think this will bring more viewers to those national leagues, and uniting them into one is actually a good move, especially the focus that they have on the Turkish league is huge. And yeah, I'm excited. You should be excited. And in a month and a half, we'll see how this actually plays out. So yeah, I'll see you in the LSA.